This problem says if 0 less than or equal to theta, so theta is basically between 0 and 2 pi, solve the equation 4 tan theta plus 2 equals 2 tangent theta. So our goal is to get theta by itself. Well, I recognize that if I subtract 2 tangent theta from both sides, I recognize that these are like terms. Remember, you can also think of it as like 4x plus 2 equals 2 times x, right? You see how I'm getting the like terms together? Then, because I have like terms, I have 4 minus 2. That equals what, class?
2 tan theta.
2 tangent theta plus 2 equals 0. I'm going to move that constant away. So I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. I'm using the opposites to solve. We're left with 2 tangent theta equals negative 2. And then I'm going to get rid of this coefficient by dividing by 2. Tangent theta equals negative 1. Raise your hand if you got that so far. Okay, we're trying to get theta by itself, so should I divide both sides by tangent? We should be doing the what? Take the inverse. And remember to do the switching. Draw those arrows, very helpful. I have the inverse of tangent of negative 1 equals theta. The angle that I'm going to find is equal to the inverse of tangent. So I'll look at the ratio of opposite over adjacent of our side lengths, which has negative 1, or negative 1 over 1. Then I can use tangent, find out where tangent is positive. Class, what's my acronym? So this tells me where tangent is positive, all in tangent, but I'm looking for what? I'm looking for negative. Which means I can eliminate quadrants 1 and 3, and I should be looking in quadrants 2 and 4. Well, think about it. Tangent of negative 1, you should be looking at your 45s, or your denominators of 4. Remember, I'm looking for tangent of negative 1, and tangent is y over x. Class, what is the quotient identity for tangent? Sine over cosine. So basically what I can do is I can just take this value and divide it, the right by the left. Okay. Now if I do that over here, notice how here I get a tangent of negative radical 3. But if I do this one, this expression looks exactly like this one, it's just this one's negative. Positive divided by negative is negative 1. So this is my answer. 3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. Theta equals 3 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4. Now again, you just solve for theta. If you think about it, what does that actually tell you? If you actually did a substitution here, 3 pi over 4. Tangent at 3 pi over 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 4 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 2 is a negative 2. We just said tangent of theta at 3 pi over 4 is negative 1. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So negative 2 is equal to negative 2. Remember, when you're solving for an equation, this makes both sides of the equation true.